Hi and welcome to my channel. So an overseas carer working in the UK has been sacked from the care home where she has worked for the last 3 years, and she has now received a deportation letter from the UK immigration and deported with her husband and 4 children. Now, I'm going to tell you the unfortunate circumstances that have led to this, because according to her, she was trying to be helpful to the employer, but obviously things didn't end up well. And I'm going to tell you something. If you're in the UK and you're working for any company, worst of all, a private company, you're always going to be blamed 99.9% of the times when anything goes wrong. And so it's very important to understand the etiquette and what you need. So if you're watching this and you're interested in the best opportunities in the UK, leave a comment in the comment section and say, I am interested to know more, and I'll send all the details your way, because I'm a huge enthusiast about the best opportunities in the UK to switch your visa or relocate to this beautiful, amazing country, as well as career progression to senior positions so you can work less, earn more, and retire early. So tell me in the comment section, in which country are you at the moment, and share this video with your friends, your family, your network, your community, your loved ones, because we all need to hear about this and be able to take the necessary precautions that are needed to safeguard yourself working in the UK. Now, why am I passionate about this as well? I've got 16 years of experience in healthcare. I started my own journey as well as a carer in a nursing home, same as this carer. That's why I'm very touched and moved by her situation, because we've all been there. And so when I started, I was working 40 hours a week, earning £16,000 per year, but I've been able to progress to an advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior clinical nursing job in nursing in the profession, and I now earn over £150,000 per year. So it does get better if you're able to take the right steps, if you're able to be consistent, if you're able to withstand the heat that comes within the first 5 years of you being in the UK. So what has happened, and by the way, if you need one-to-one support with these UK jobs, visa sponsorship, relocation, getting into nursing, getting jobs with the NHS, which I'm going to talk about here, leave a comment in the comment section and say I need support with UK jobs, because I do offer that. I've also got a free group on Telegram. It's free for you to join. You can chat, interact, network, and all of that. Get updates as they become available. So the link is in the comment section, or simply head over to Telegram, type Nurse Melvis Gray Coaching. The group pops up and then you can join it that way. It's same as my website, which is Nurse Melvis Gray Coaching. You can see how I'm able to support you, or just drop a comment and say, I need support with UK jobs. Now, what happened to this carer? So she's worked in this home for 3 years. She went on a night shift. They were short-staffed. And so, as some people would do, you try to improvise, you try to do what you can, because even if you're short-staffed, you've still got your patients, you've still got all the residents, you've still got your clients that need support, they need help. And as you know, we are always being told that as healthcare professionals, we always need to deliver the best quality of care, no matter the circumstances. But I can tell you that sometimes when you're very short-staffed, it can be very challenging. But like I said before, when things go wrong, nobody will listen to you. So what happens? And by the way, I've got a support group called the Work From Home Tribe. I'm doing a live masterclass on Wednesday about how you can get started with these work from home jobs, earning extra money from home, side hustle ideas, no matter where you are in the world. If you're watching this and you've not registered, leave a comment in the comment section and say, I want to make more money from home, and I'll send the details your way. This is how I'm able to earn about £15,000 more or less every single month from home, excluding my job working as an advanced nurse practitioner. I'm currently doing a project with a company in the US, and I don't need to relocate to the US. And this is the power of remote working from home. So when you register, what do you have? Obviously, you'll be able to attend the live masterclass. You will also have CV samples, I've put cover letter samples, I've put the links, the companies, the jobs for you to apply in all different sectors. You can start applying today. I've also put free courses that you can do that give you certificates that are recognized globally in things like data entry, customer service, data analytics, literally everything you need to get started earning money from home. I've got 8 years of experience in this, and I'm there to hold your hand, to guide you. And during the masterclass, we'll talk about, if you're in the UK on visa sponsorship, what are the jobs you can do? Which ones can't you do? How do you earn big money without the stress of extra hours and visas and all of this? And this is why I'm here. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I want to attend a live masterclass, and I'll send the details your way. If you've registered, I cannot wait to see you. The session will be recorded, so whether you attend or not, as long as you've registered, you will have access to the full recording. So this carer went on a night shift, and what happened? Now, they didn't have enough staff, and there was a particular resident that needed hoisting. She needs hoisting, and then she needs turns, and she normally has two people to support her with turns. As you know, if you've got healthy experience like myself, you know that you never ever hoist anybody on your own. You always need two people at least to hoist anybody. That is the law, that's the policy, it is everywhere. And let me tell you something, if you try to cut corners and you try to accommodate situations as they arise, you will always be blamed. And that's one thing that I have also experienced in the UK, like I said, starting as a carer and then progressing in my nursing career. When things go wrong, you will always get blamed, worse still if you've not respected the policies. And that's why if you're not sure about anything, you ask. If you don't have enough staff, you wait for somebody to come before you can carry out certain procedures because of health and safety. You cannot say because we're short-staffed, I'm going to do something so risky on my own. But anyway, that was what happened. So she hoisted the resident alone, and did everything that was supposed to be done, put the resident in bed and all of that. And then I'm going to tell you the worst part of this. And by the way, the UK, if you're in the UK right now and you're working for a private company, you're watching this, you're thinking, Melvis, I need visa sponsorship. The NHS, which is the National Health Service, is the best option. There's no job that is perfect. There's no organization that is perfect. But there are organizations that will be able to even just support you, give you better guidance than some other private companies. And that is why getting a job with the NHS is your best bet. You don't have to be a nurse, doctor, you don't even have to be a carer. There are also non-clinical jobs you can apply for if that is what you prefer. Because there are people who don't want to be carers, but they feel that it's the only option they've got. No, there are other jobs you can do. And carer jobs should be reserved for those people that have the patience, the empathy, and everything that is needed to be a carer, because it's not a job for everybody. And so if you're interested in those NHS jobs, you want to know which ones can you apply, which ones need experience and all of that, leave a comment in the comment section and say, I need support with NHS jobs. I'm doing a live class on Thursday this week exclusively about how to apply for visa sponsorship jobs in the UK, how to apply for these NHS jobs, free nursing courses, not just nursing. They've got nursing, midwifery, occupational therapy, pharmacy. There's a new course that's been announced in medicine. We will look at those opportunities on Thursday. If you've not registered to attend the class on Thursday, leave a comment in the comment section and say, I want to attend the class on Thursday, and I'll send the details to you, because we'll do screen shares, look at the companies, look at the links, go through what you need on your CV, the qualifications, the interviews, what do they need, everything, so that you're able to get the jobs that you deserve and leave these employers that do not deserve you. But anyway, after that, she then went and did all the documentation with the other colleague. Obviously, there was another colleague in the home. And so the next day, when the relatives came and the manager and everybody, the resident reported that actually she had been hoisted by that carer alone. But guess what? The carer had documented that she had done the hoisting with the other colleague. Now, they started the investigation. They had to call her in and ask what happened. She said, yes, I did hoist, with my colleague. So they called the colleague and said, okay. So the manager was like, okay, as soon as everything is okay, that's the policy. I mean, you did everything right. It may have been challenging, but this. So they asked the other colleague, they called the other colleague and said, did you hoist this resident together with this carer? And the colleague was like, no, she hoisted the resident alone. And that was where everything just went, skyrocketed. So they were like, you should not have done this. She said, because we're too busy. So my colleague was elsewhere. So I was doing this so that we could finish on time and blah, blah, blah. And this is how she has now received a deportation letter. She ended up sacked from the home. She's now received a deportation letter to leave the UK, obviously with her husband and 4 children. Now, tell me in the comment section, what do you learn from this story? And this is not a unique case. This happens every day. Tell me in the comment section, what do you think about this particular case? What would you do if you were this carer? But what would you do if you are the manager in that home? What would you do if you're this resident's relatives? What would you do if you're the other carer that she had worked with? There are many what ifs, but that is a situation. And now she's received this deportation letter, and I thought I need to share this because there are things that they talk about going above and beyond, but there are certain things that are not worth it. You need to follow the policies, follow the rules, because when things go wrong, you will be blamed. You will never be blamed for following the policy as it is. So if you are watching this and you need support, obviously, with UK jobs, career progression into nursing, the free courses, leave a comment in the comment section and say, I want free courses in the UK, and share this video with your loved ones so they are